Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Night Shadow of the Dansandoa Valley. I'm Dansandoa. I'm a trans femme podcaster, musician, singer, songwriter, YouTuber, and lover of the abstract arts. I hope you enjoy this episode of the Night Shadow of the Dansandoa Valley. We're going to talk about Amazon, we're going to talk about movies, we're going to talk about everything in between what I am interested in. This is the first episode of the Night Shadow of the Dansandoa Valley. I am Dansandoa. We are going to start right now with my guest host, Seven, but he's also called Yokazie. He has been my friend for at least 5 years now, and he's a really cool dude from Brazil. Do you want to say hi, Seven? You're on the air.
What's up, everyone? What's up, Dan? I hope you're alright.
I'm doing great.
Go ahead.
That's good. Yeah, introduce yourself.
I'm seven or Yokazie. I am 28. I'm just a musician. I'm bored most of the time. But I'm willing to change every day. So yeah, it's pretty good. I like to write poetry as well, and I show my poetry to Dan almost every day. And yeah, let's do it. Kind of content, stick around. So yeah.
Of course, stick around and subscribe. But yeah, change is good. I think we want to start off with change. I mean, this year has been rough for me mentally, and a lot of people mentally. I think we're all stressed out about the election and the world's crises. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to be cheerful, okay? But we're also going to talk about the negative and the positive.
So, yeah, you want to start talking about the jungle or other stuff?
Of course, the jungle is where we're going to start. As you are from Brazil, so you probably know about the jungle.
But your jungle is other jungle, right?
The other jungle, owned by Jeff Bezos himself.
Other bald man.
Yeah, another bald man. As you all know, or don't know, Jeff Bezos owns Amazon. And the Amazon is not from Brazil, or in general, the Amazonian jungle is kind of concrete. It's kind of boring. It's kind of slavery. It's all in between. But I got a job at Amazon back in June of this year, 2024. It is December 5th. I lost this job 4 days ago. So that means I have the clarity to talk about it. I'm not going to bash them. I'm not going to do any of that. But we're going to talk about my honest experiences of the Amazon jungle.
So tell me, how it was the process of working there, meeting foreigners and talking to them and carrying boxes everywhere. Tell me.
Okay, let's just start. So back in June, I was kind of desperate for a job. I've been struggling to get a job for 2 years now. My good friend Lane, he got me a job at Amazon.
That's cool.
He got a bonus, of course. That's what you get. You get a $125 bonus for working at Amazon, or giving your friend into Amazon. Well, basically, it was a bad idea, but a good idea at the same time. So I have a lot of car debt, and I've had a lot of car issues. So in total, I have at least $11,600 left to go on my car debt. It's not a good thing, but that is down, and I'm glad about that. But I'm still working towards getting rid of all that. So we start in June. It's cool. It's fine at the start of the game of Amazon. I mean, it's you learn the ropes. You learn how bad it is right off the bat, but it's also, hey, this is pretty easy. I got to build up this muscle, get it all squared away. The boxes are making me miserable. I mean, it's heavy. It's hard, but after a couple weeks, I get used to it. But Also, I had a car accident again. Oh no!
Oh, that was bad, actually.
Dansandoa, what are you doing? You got a car accident. I know. It was a lady at 5:30 in the morning, slowing down for a deer, and mistakenly, I said something wrong, and I had to deal with car troubles for a while. But besides from that, Prime Day was okay. It was kind of miserable. It kind of showed me the true colors of Amazon, how they operate, and it was no fun to work 7 days a week or 6 days a week. You do get one day off or a couple days off. It was Thursday, but that's not a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's just not. It sucks. It's like dreadful. Like, come on.
It's a billionaire company with a lot of issues, right?
Of course, every company has issues, especially Twitter.
Yeah.
That Elon owns. I mean, I don't.
Oh, Twitter sucks.
I just don't like billionaires, and I just don't.
Yeah.
It isn't really a good thing.
It's not.
So, continuing my Amazon story, after Prime Day, I start to get super depressed of my work. I get stressed out. So I switch over to Pick. Oh my god, it was a bad idea. Another bad idea. Mm-hmm. So I switched to Pick. It's fine for at least a month. And then they put me on the machines. Okay, Here's where the bad stuff happens. I screw up. I get in trouble the first day of work, or the second day on the machines. I do something crazy. I just don't know how it works.
What?
And I go out of an aisle being unsafe, they say. But they never, they just put me on the machines. They didn't give me a recourse of learning them. Okay, they get me off the machines. It goes for another couple weeks. And then I'm on the machines again. Oh, guess what? Oh,
you made a mistake.
It gets worse. I crash into a freaking yellow beam, and they get me off the machines again. Okay. What else happens? Oh no. So that day,
your boss,
where I get hit in the machine, the yellow bar, the thing I had to retrain for, and all that. They get me on for slow productivity. So I didn't remember this at the day because I was mad and I didn't really recall that moment because that's what you do. You just don't remember stuff when you're mad and upset and stressed out. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was sitting in an aisle for 20 minutes and I did it again for another 20 minutes and then I was then this freaking thing was unsafe. I was climbing down and no one would help me when a cage broke. Okay.
Yeah.
I go to the manager. He's at the flow desk. He does not give a flying hell or a flying fuck about my safety. He doesn't.
Situation.
He doesn't care about my emotions, and it just doesn't. It doesn't make me feel good. It just doesn't make me feel good. I got off the machines that day. They didn't put me on the machines ever again. And then, as of 4 days ago, the productivity was so bad. It's been going so bad since the October 30th or something, whatever day that was. It was so bad that they let me go for productivity of being slow. And that is my experience of being at Amazon. I totally don't recommend it. If your friend is saying that you would get good money at Amazon, and he will get a bonus or she will get a bonus, do not trust them because these managers do not care about your emotions. They treat you like a car, not a human. And that's my experience of Amazon. Yeah.
At least every experience teaches something.
It does teach you something. What I learned is I don't want to be isolated. I don't want to feel like a car. I don't want to feel like a machine. I want to feel like a human. But I also don't like super long hours and driving over mountains, and I don't want to do that in the snow. So I think it was a good idea
Sure.
to. Well, it wasn't my idea, but
So,
they let me go.
so now you're looking for other job, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, Food Lion, IT. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
I hope
I got luck with Food Lion. I think they're gonna hire me, but also IT is something that I'm very
for
passionate.
Christmas. For Christmas
Oh yeah, yeah.
or next year.
For
Next year.
for
Oh, okay.
for Christmas in the next couple weeks or so, I'll be working at Food
Oh,
Lion, I
cool.
think. But IT is my main passion of what I want in a job because
Mhm.
I like technology. I like helping people. I like talking to people. I like fixing things. Just
Yeah,
it's it's
it's
interactive.
quite it's quite fun, and sometimes people need some help.
That's what
But
they need.
sometimes, yeah, but sometimes people think that you can do everything, which is kind of wrong, you know.
It is wrong.
But
It
I
is.
understand. I understand. I understand.
Hmm. But I think that's enough Amazon talk. I think we should
Oh
talk
yeah.
about our movie we watched the other day, a couple
Oh,
days
bad
ago.
taste.
Yeah,
Bad taste.
bad taste. It's a Peter Jackson movie. I don't
Yeah.
know if you all have seen it, but it is one of his early
Yeah, her
works.
movie. Yeah.
It's one of his early works. He was 25 years old, batshit insane, and fuck, it was
Very
so.
crazy. Very crazy.
Oh, it was fucking insane. It was like the most brutal, insane 80s movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So, in the movie,
Yeah.
this one scene, like, just holy shit, that traumatized me. I mean,
The guy is losing his brain, but he's still alive, which is pretty
yeah,
insane.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Peter Jackson, Derek in the movie, he's losing his brain. His fucking brain is out of his skull. He fell down a cliff, and his brain, his body, his whole thing is like, covered in blood. His brain is just out of just out of it. His brain is out
You
of his
know, you
system.
know,
And he's
you
losing
know, I
his
have,
brain.
I have a conspiracy theory about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Derek was already an alien, probably, because he never would die. You know?
Mm-hmm. He would never die. It was just
Yeah.
insane. Like, I mean, we're not going to say it in the movie, but in the talk radio here, on the episode,
Sure.
I don't want to spoil it for you because you can just go and watch it on YouTube. Everyone
Yeah, it's
watching,
for
and
free. Yeah.
it's a very good one. But it's a really insane ending, and I really I could put this in top 10 uh, random
All
movies
her
of
movies.
top 10
Yeah.
80 horror movies. Yeah, 80s
You
horror.
know, I'm pretty sure that Quentin Tarantino liked this movie. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
oh, of course, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
It's
loved it.
awesome.
He let.
He's our favorite director sometimes, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course, he's one of my favorites. He does like the audition movie. If you've seen that, that's a good one.
Which movie is that? It's from
I think the 90s.
the 90s? Okay.
Yeah, audition was a good one.
Yeah, we love movies, me and Dan, and we like to watch stuff like every week.
Every
Yeah.
now and then, every month or week or so.
Yeah.
It's a good
I,
vibe.
I just don't recommend the Joker movie, the two, the second movie. It's
Yeah.
kind of lame. It's
Uh,
not that good.
in terms of new movies, I think the lamest movie of the year is probably Red One with The Rock and what's his name? Fuck. It's the guy who plays Captain America, Chris Evans, right?
Oh, Chris Evans? Okay.
And The Rock
How it
is
was.
okay. So The Rock is promoting this movie as, oh my God, you guys have to watch this on an IMAX screen. It's gonna be the best movie of 2024. But really,
You lose your money. You lose your money.
yeah, he needs more money, right? Feed The Rock. Give him. You smell what The Rock's cooking, right? He's cooking
Yeah.
garbage. Really, it's just a generic Christmas movie about a frickin' ghost witch that's probably
Oh, I see.
trying to give every child or bad people coal or make them good or something. I don't remember. It's not
You know,
really important.
I can easily talk about movies every day because it's one of my passions, along
Oh,
with music. That I know that you are really into cool stuff, on the music
oh, of course.
area.
It's like I'm passionate about movies, uh, movies and music, just the abstract arts. I think I put that in the intro.
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
Oh
but
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
but it's a good vibe to like combine the two, and then of course one of my favorite things of all time is fashion. I've been getting into fashion in the last year, and I think
Sure.
if I could get into uh, becoming a fashion model on YouTube, that would be great, and doing some
Yeah.
fashion work on Instagram as well. I mean, just get out there and go crazy with your ideas of outfits and movies. They have a lot of cool outfit designs and
Yeah.
especially music videos too.
Oh yeah, I remember that music video from Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
The Smells Like Teen Spirit. People were so happy there, and it was a powerful
Oh, of course.
energy.
And
Yeah.
and you can say the same thing about M Bloom and Come As You Are.
Oh, I love the In Bloom clip. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty awesome. It's a mix of the Beatles and 50s stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, like the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah.
But I think we we had a failure on this first episode as
Oh, we had, yeah.
I did not have the audio on my microphone and
Yeah.
the speakers running. So
This is our first try, our second try actually.
this is the second try, and I hope it's a good one because I don't know.
Yeah.
I want it to sound vintage and cool,
Sure.
like old '90s, '80s talk radio. So Seven is a huge fan of music, and
Yeah.
he knows a lot about '80s and '90s Brazilian rock, and he was talking
Yeah.
about Sepultura and Charlie Brown
Oh,
Jr. and other
yeah.
things. I want to let him talk about Sepultura first and Charlie Brown Jr.
All
if
right.
you can.
All right. So Sepultura was formed in 1984, if I'm not wrong, by the Max Cavalera brothers,
Hmm.
Max and Igor Cavalera, and they released cool stuff since the 80s. Actually, my favorite record by them is called Roots, but they had amazing stuff earlier, such as Schizophrenia, Beneath the Remains, Chaos AD, even Arise.
Hmm.
And after Max Cavalera left the band, they continued to release cool stuff. There's a record called Kairos, which is pretty amazing. Quadra and Machine Messiah. So the thing about Sepultura is that they influenced a lot of cool bands such as Deftones and Pantera. Even, you won't believe it, but if I'm not mistaken, the guys from Mayhem, yeah, Max was a fan of Mayhem, so yeah.
Yeah, Mayhem's a crazy band. That's like
Yeah,
surprising.
but I prefer Sepultura along with Charlie Brown Jr. because they are like my favorite Brazilian bands currently.
Hmm.
So Sepultura mainly sings in English,
Of course.
and Charlie Brown Jr. only sings in Brazilian Portuguese. And Charlie Brown Jr. was like an alternative band, but it's a mix.
Hmm.
You can't tell exactly what they were and what they still are.
Right.
Yeah.
And I like that about those bands that you showed me. I mean, they're great. I mean, Chaos ID, I've known about for a long time, and was that I can't remember the name, but Roots.
Kaiwas?
Yeah,
Kaiwas?
yes, that one. And Roots Bloody Roots is a pretty popular song, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. There's a song called Slave New World
Mhm.
and Propaganda. Biotech is Godzilla, which was written by Jello Biafra. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that's good, and he inspired a lot of bands, especially
Oh yeah,
Alice in Chains, and I think the Green Days of the New album is Flight Response is pretty similar to some of their songs on
yeah. And
that album.
if I'm not wrong, the producer of the last record by Sepultura with Max was the same guy who produced Slipknot, Ross Robinson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah,
that's
they're epic.
that's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. So tell me about you. Tell me about your love by Travis Mix and Days of the New and even Alice in Chains. I think it's your favorite band, right? Along with Soundgarden from the Seattle scene. The,
Yes, I really love Days of the New. They've been a favorite of mine since 2019. I should have I listened to them longer than that, but I'm pretty sure I did, as my dad knew of Touch, Peel, and Stand. Everybody knows Shelf in the Room, Touch, Peel, and Stand, and what's the
because
other?
of the radio, right?
Yeah, the Downtown. They're the golden singles of the orange slash yellow album, and
Sure.
that album's great. But
Yeah.
but that's not the only Days of the New albums there are. The Green and the Red are just as good as those, if not
Yeah.
better. I believe as soon as I deep dived into Travis Meek's music, it just got more, and more beautiful as the days gone on, and I just
Sure.
as an inspiration, as a beautiful soul, a dark, tormented soul, Dope Road,
Yeah.
Daylight, the Pulling Your Chain song. The list goes on and on and on, and I just
Oh, yeah.
I look at Travis as a guardian angel for the guitar, the acoustic guitar, and yeah,
His solo guitars, right?
Taylor guitars, yes.
Yeah.
And you were gonna say something about Seasons Change in the last recording, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. So when I first listening to when I first met Travis' work,
Mm-hmm.
it was Seasons Change, so it blew my mind. Seasons Change is awesome,
Right.
very deep song, and he
And
was around 17, right?
17 or 18, yes, in 1998.
Oh, it's insane.
And I wanna ask you
Go
something.
ahead,
Uh,
do it.
how did you discover it? Was it on YouTube? Was it on Half Baked?
No, no. So here's the thing. I'm a curious person about almost everything. When it comes about music
Mm-hmm.
and alternative music. So I was looking in Spotify
Uh-huh.
in 2018, I guess.
Yes.
And then I saw fans also like Days of the New, Candlebox, and
Mhm.
other bands.
Yeah.
So I click it, and the first song that I listened, it was What's Left for Me.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
It-
Classic. It's good. Good melody.
Oh,
Beautiful.
so talking that now, I'm not sure if the first song it was Seasons Change or What's Left for Me, but both are awesome.
Yes.
So tell me about you. Oh,
For
it was in the
my favorites are
your favorites.
okay. So my favorite Days of the New song is on the Red album, and it's kind of how I got Dansandoa as a name.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's Dancing with the Wind. It's just the most beautiful, most insane, and dark acoustic melody that I've ever heard. The lyrics are
Sure.
outstanding. And I
Yeah.
think if Joy Awakened the Land, Time Would Have No Purpose is like one of the deepest quotes Travis has ever laid
Sure.
down in the history of his music. It's just absolutely, it's his magnum opus, in my opinion. Just
It is.
right next to Dirty Road, which is
I
also
love Best of Life.
yeah, Best of Life is great, but yeah, Dirty Road and Dancing with the Wind for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
You mean um
On
if you
on
talk,
on like anything.
my favorite band right now, it's a band, it's actually it's a solo project sort of, you
Mhm.
know, but it has a band name. It's called Any Other,
Oh yes, yes, you told me about
from
him.
Italy.
She's beautiful.
Oh,
So
yeah. And her songs are so timeless, you know. Uh, I can imagine her singing with, I don't know, with great musicians and famous musicians, but she's kind of underground, still underground. I don't mind, but
I could
I,
see her
I
singing with Claro or something like that.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
She has a record called Silently, Quietly Going Away.
Mm.
The debut, the first one, it's pretty amazing. She's from Italy, but she doesn't have a strong accent,
Right.
so it feels like she's American, but she's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of musicians like that, so
yeah,
it's pretty
yeah.
easy to find an accent, but sometimes you can't really find it.
Yeah, there's also a singer from, I'm not sure the country, but she's very good. She's a jazz singer called Carol Emerald.
Oh yeah.
You need to check it. Yeah,
Okay.
Carol Emerald. And yeah, these two artists are my favorite ones nowadays, but
For
it changes every week actually,
yeah, yeah, of course.
Sometimes sometimes is the
So
Chats, sometimes is Bob
mhm.
Dylan, sometimes is Nirvana. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it would be like I've been loving a lot of Machines of Loving Grace lately. It's if I should explode has been one of my favorite songs of probably
Sure.
this year. It's groovy. It's very melodic, and I love industrial rock. It's great.
Like Nine Inch Nails or
Uh,
other stuff.
uh, more like ChemLab and Nine Inch Nails. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. If you didn't know, Machines of Love and Grace was in the Crow movie. So that's just letting you guys know.
Oh, with Brandon Lee, right?
Yes, from 1994.
Oh, sadly he's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was a great musician. Or, not musician, actor.
Actor, yeah.
And his dad was just incredible as well. And I think his legacy should live on for many years. But,
There's actors that will always be remembered.
oh,
Such as
of course.
Marlon Brando and
Mm-hmm.
Chaplin,
Of
others
course.
guys.
Of
Yeah.
course. I think we're coming on the end of our episode. But
All right.
make sure, everyone, you go pick up those Days of the New albums
Oh yeah.
and listen to this show on YouTube. I don't know if I'll get it on Spotify or anything like that, but I'm going to put it on Podbean. That is for sure.
Sure.
This is the Night Shadow of the Dansandoa Valley. I am Dansandoa, the trans femme goddess of the north, the west, the south. No,
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm from Virginia. Simon is from Brazil. He is. You describe yourself.
I'm the bald musician guy. Yeah.
I'm the bald guy.
I'm the bald guy, and I'm glad that it worked. I hope that it worked.
I hope this
The
episode.
second try.
I hope
It has to work, mate.
It has to work. Oh my God! Hold the fingers crossed. This is the
Yeah.
Dansandoa Night Shadow. Thank you for
See you
listening.
guys.
Thank you for
Thank
listening.
you.
I will see you all next time. Hopefully with more guests. But this is
Oh, yeah.
one of my greatest friends, 7. I've known him
Yeah.
for 5 years. But you want to say stay super chill?
Stay super chill, and until next time.
Stay super chill. And till next time, I am Dansandoa, signing out.
Yeah, I'm 7.